a very important story. I'm a say come wasem. It's got to do with a year cocoa price and yenina aye controversy e Ghana. Me pese minuanum ekuafo ekasa. And yate se cocoa farmers, omo president akasa, and we've heard a lot of people speak on a year cocoa price in Fufra, a year abindi aba. And I want to tell Ghana for BB, Enko baby, MPP for politics no more here. And I know say kuafo no cocoa kuafo more Ghana. Sometimes I am Ghana for the be or imagine say ye ka se cocoa kuania ye ka sebiokrasi ni bi oti baby sebiokrasi ni bi a o she ekrobium ekrobia sedabi. And ye ka cocoa kuania there were a lot of nipa bebra omoten kan kro mo cocoa fu. Enti people should not underestimate cocoa kuafo. I am MPP for no omo politicians me hwe mo na mo ya besre. And communicators and the mehu somo ya jandam bi and a cocoa bo yatum and a Jomahama can say and a dabi ni nyina e jandam omoboa cocoa kuafo ankasa ubu somo say na matinem before any after no et saying de wotena se omekiro ahokyere makom ebesi nne enti the end is aban we ba mu no aban di 7 months now Jomahama time na okọ de enkra hwe anase oye campaign no okachire Ghana for and ye nyina ebo tape no ha in fact mami mboko tape no kire na me ne eye cocoa kuafo a omo Ghana ending komo.
When it comes to cocoa production, Western North is a leader. Indeed, the people of this region are the backbone of Ghana's cocoa production. But I'm aware of the hardships our cocoa farmers face: low prices, inadequate extension services, and delays in the distribution of cocoa inputs. And so let me be clear today, we will ensure our commitment to pay our farmers 70% of the world market price of cocoa. The sweat of our cocoa farmers deserves dignity when it comes.
It's Jomahama ye campaign okaye. Na Jomahama se okaye say o say cocoa a yate a ye de kwa amanone ye beto no amanone bo. Yo cocoa a yete e obotom e na cocoa a yete a ye kakasie ni e ma be de ton. Cocoa boto ba ku bia no o kasie ni na o ti cocoa boto edunsia e 16 a your friend 1 ton. Jomahama says all the kwa abruchi na akoton a ye wo ebo bi a sebio abruchi no ye de gye no. Enti sa abo no de obeso ka che Ghana for say cocoa a yate ne ton wo Ghana ekoton na abruchi no sa cocoa no ebo na mo gina abruchi no obe make sure say emu oha enchichemu edioson e den eye 70% ne de Ghana for ebenya sa sika no. Now Jomahama kasa no o ma Ghana cocoa for ana ekuafo te ase say cocoa kuadwuma ne hia na sebio ahokyere Ghana for eye ekufo ado aban ne MPP aban e de cocoa kuafo afemu no de also ye ne say e wo say e car eno adore Ghana e car amene ye cocoa senia ekufo ado aban ne MPP mo omo de cocoa kuafo faaso no e wo say omo ba na omo tenetene nyoma se ne be ya cocoa kuafo so e be fa omo tuma pa efra. Now Jomahama share Ghana for bo ebo no share no na eye amanone cocoa a yekoton no bo. Na time na o hye bo no na onim se cocoa a yeton no ofie no so no e wo se cocoa kuafo no so enya ho mfaso. Enti time na o ka sa asem no even though na o ka eye cocoa a yeton amanone ebo a se bi o hanchichemu edioson e wo se yenya no na na adwene so ofie a ohun se e wo se cocoa kuafo no bota o moton no e wo se edi bi ka ho. Now me person na kuafo edi nkomo bi. Me won say MPP for ye jandam bi. And you see enko baby ah. And the cocoa kuani bi aniwa o Ghana o yekurasini. And the cocoa kuani bi aniwa o yekurasini. Omo nyina nim de ekoso Ghana. De de e wa asem we mu nyina ne say cocoa kuafo a omo Ghana nyina no na omo te Ghana 8 years ago ene nne. Cocoa kuafo dodo omo Ghana no they were in Ghana before Akufo-Addo be the president. Intina omo nim de omo nsaka ene de omo hu ansa na 8 years Akufo-Addo ba. Now the me person me busa ne say cocoa a yete ne Ghana no and the aban a oba so yi odibia ka ho anasa on fa bi nka ho oh aban ne de bia ka ho na emom no de aban ne de aka ho no enso saa. You are right. And cocoa kwani bia ni wa metena ha ene na kontokwa say de na ope no won sanka epokra nso togum. Indi sa aban bia ba na say bia ope cocoa bo akodum pempensuo bi na aban na ntuma fa amawa. E wo so ti ase say eye bibi nti ena ebia bebi na opese cocoa ebo ana bottle ba ko bodu no endu. Now a bona John Mahama say no sa bodu wedi so. And a body na me botchire wo no o si kokwa yete ne ton wa yede kwa bruchire de sa oha enchichemu edien edu so no sa eye 70% obe achieve. And as I speak to you no koko na eton abruchi amanone no sa 70% na o prema Ghana for yenya no yenya inti sa bona o share Ghana for nyina no ne nsaka ema yenyina so yensaka. Now aba koko na yete no ayete ne boto a ekuafo ebiri omumboje ni eti koko no. Now sawe koko kwani na ende sebio koko boa abande abado o se obonjo so. Now mama ready story bi wa ha enchro. The president of the Ghana National Cocoa Farmers Association, Stephen Ananeboatin, has expressed deep disappointment over the recent cocoa price announcement, stating that farmers were anticipating a producer price not less than 3,500. That means to say, time I could for the Efra Bemuno, na cocoa, bottle bako, na yetono, 3,100 Ghana. In fear what chia, nanada dan kufuado, ebetna Ghana so, or ne MPP for betna Ghana so no, omuja Ghana hono, na cocoa, bottle bako bia, yetono, 3,100. And the John Mahama buying abba, oma betna abemu, bosumin song. Cocoa no ende, or say or the Ghana sika 128 Ghana and account. In the end, cocoa no yatono 3,200 thereabout. Now we because na John Mahama baye or say boss amanono ayedian cocoa tone de obema na gina na so ama wapre ama na kosoro na yeden na efie de no sebio te na ye pe no John Mahama aban no entumi afa nkodum pempenso bi a sebio ye pe enitina national president Ghana the National Cocoa Farmers Association. Waka or say kuafo bi de omo di yaw kakra efri say na omo gini say na omo adwini susu omo say na nka ban betum achen de watum abedu no. Now moment twi adwini mbre fie kakra cocoa kuani a ende sebio ne bo enju no ana nakoma Anthony yem efri say ebo na ende aban ede cocoa ebo na kodu na ni enso no. Sa cocoa kuani na nkasa so sebio imbre bi duru ya fertilizer na odi begu ni cocoa so no na e wose sa ekuani no ekwa abontene koto fertilizer no. Time na John Mahama wo power from 2012 to 2016 na ye cocoa ekuafo fertilizer na e free. Inti amfa ne say ye cocoa kuani a sebio owo 20 acre land a odi cocoa ekua. For the past 8 years fertilizer na nka wose ye de ma cocoa kuani no say onjini free emfanye na ekua no sa anda ekufuado a na osi cocoa no otoboto ba ku bia 3,100 no na e wo se sa cocoa farmer no sa panyini na oye cocoa fuo no e wo se oti de bottom sika ekoto den be 300 bags of fertilizer e de bagu 20 acre no so e de den e de dane na efuo no mema oremfi bibi ti se den insecticide. Time na John Mahama was from 2012 to 2016 no na cocoa kuafo na ye de cheomo. That means asika ne na eka omubotom. Na na do dan kwaku for the betna so for 8 years no. Osina oko no o ma cocoa bottle bia 3,100 Ghana. And sa cocoa kuani no time eku for the teso no na e wo se okoto insecticide. Into sa 3,100 cocoa bottle no e wo se osati sika free mu ekoto insecticide. Sa cocoa kuani na so time na sebio John Mahama was no na e free bi edine friend saying Mr. S. Indua na yedigu weedicide. Emma edie inwura emfu okoko forum no. Na do dan kwaku adomo. Omunim say John Mahama ban 2012 to 2016. Na saa de no ye de check okuakuafo na omo de sen den omo de che omo. Ekufuado for the past 8 years obetena aban mu no. Na cocoa butter a ton of 3,100 no. E was say cocoa kuani no esai den eyi ni bottom sika koto weedicide. Enti o check cocoa kuani no sebio eja wa fam from 2017 ebedu 2024 So we calculate obi a owo koko kua ana owo koko asase 20 acre. The amount of money ana osai wo eyede ne asase so ansa na koko bottle ba ko wetwa no ansa na ontete saa kare nyina mfrem na koko bottle ba ko wonya ho mfaso ba 2 series pe. Ene koko kuafo we ya ye ne omuti. John Mahama Abanyaba also the 128 Ghana cedis aka eya 3,100 no ho. O say sebio ukwa ubenya fertilizer free. Eno no saa sika na eka obotom. O say ukwa ubenya insecticide free. Saa sika no me no ka say eka obotom. O say ukwa ubenya weedicide free. John Mahama say saa sika no ebeka obotom. John Mahama aban so de mraba say koko kwani bia ba okọ eya de into aso school no saa scholarship de ma omomma nko a enti unyi obotom sika emfa wo ba so ensa nko school saa sika na eka obotom. Mu koko akuafo a for the past 8 years na momba miensa bi Ewura University a na sika pudu eda ho e wo motam kotua school fees a eya first year second year no John Mahama ba ye and we koko kwani a na se wo ba eko university a when tua fees bia for 1 year saa sika no aka obotom. Time na ekufo de wo so na koko boto eya 3,100 Ghana cedis no saa time na koko kwani na se wo fa ka krampo akodwom asa akoto fertilizer anka wo se de chew ana weedicide wo se de chew ana sprayer wo se de chew ana pumping machine wo se de chew na saa ka na wo fo no na petrol 17 per liter. Saa time now we spending more money in this free for su na so over Cape Coast abeto weedicide abeto eye pumping machine ana spraying machine ana eye de eye edie bia wo de bedi akoko na saa sika na sebio na wutia transport fare kakraka no ene saa sika no John Mahama ti petrol so. Now time na do dan kwakufo ado te so 2017 to 2024 saa time no na inflation bebia na ewo no na uye kwani kura dia wodi to aduane krampo edi ama wo mba edi bi no na edin and the inflation aba bedu less than 25. John Mahama aban no and ya tete nyoma so inti aduane kura wokọ akoto dia bafie no sebio usevu sika inti sa wo hwe dynamics na sa aban ne the 128 kura ne ka 3,001 no ho a embra na ya 3,001 no the amount of money na mo say no ewo koko afuo no ho no and you are spending less than 2% of that money. Because in 2017 to 2024 no so now we spending 50,000 Ghana ewo koko fuom so we 20 acre na say 50,000 na we the bowl koko no ho bra editor insecticide editor weedicide editor spraying machine editor fanya and saa sika ni nyina ka obotom it means 50,000 no emu dia 48,000 eda ho hye obotom into the price na aban de aba say sebio yensom sesia no reasonable for Ghana for nyina anitina yenuanum koko eye koko kuafo bi no meti omase no sebio epokra insio togum enti se abanyaba na se eye den se ode ebo abetu koko so na wo checke nyoma broni friend incentives nyoma won sabeka enti we koko kuani na ende sebio se wugina ho se ubu afu a question nyina ne se ende fertilizer na yesi beji ni free no sebio wonji ana obeje se woje fertilizer na enye sika na wo save sika sebi oye koko kwani na sende ukogu ukoko ana ukodua ukoko a sa spray machine no sebi aban ne chewa wonje obeje e free ni nyina e aban ka ni nyina so eboawo e ma wo keep sika sebi insecticide na do dan kwaku for the time na koko bottle 3,001 kra na wo to insecticide sen wo tifri koko bottle dum a na wo sika sen neka we decide ota wo tifri koko bottle dum a wo sika sen neka into technically no aban we ama koko akuafo the best deal in the history of Ghana. Because the amount of money koko akuafo be say no and the aban say sasika na men say no. Uwo 20 acre so wo fertilizer 300 bucks kra ye be ma free. It is a cocoa bottle no 3,200 o how the saying because at the end of the day no when you fertilizer free when you add and we decide free oba air course school because all your cocoa kwani oba any scholarship sebio what one so when you add a spraying machine free when you seedlings into aban nankasa aso cocoa for pa or boy your cocoa kuafo na de e wasem we mu nyina say aban say omo da ho toto nyoma na sikasem a omo beto ya na ase no sebi o sikasem nti na nde amanyoma yesa na ye ko yenim no aban betenetene nyoma enti am people for nyoma omo ye ne de eye kro no they know say John Mahama aban no they are the government a omo ba ma kokko akuafo Omunim say de John Mahama ban ne yama ekuafo no ebi nsi da na eti Ghana krowe mu na under MPP na Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo ene na aban omu wi akoko omu wi fertilizer every Ghana ban ekrom ha e de ko Burkina Faso ye nyina ne atia we ye MPP abreso.
Here at the Nyame, few meters to the Regional Coordinating Council, the NDC's Operation Recover All Looted State Assets, led by Joseph Yami and his boys, have uncovered another huge consignment of fertilizer packed in uncompleted building here at the Nyame. The fertilizers are hidden in this room, the uncompleted building. They packed them in. So currently, 2 articulated trucks have been positioned here to load all the alleged stolen government fertilizers into a different warehouse where they would be policed until the John Mahama administration take over. Then full investigation will take place. Currently, the NDC's Inshaeso constituency chairman, in the person of Ernest Afayam, is also here monitoring what is happening at this particular location.
I am really scandalized. I'm surprised at this behavior because these are fertilizers that are meant for poor farmers to ensure that they also boost their production. So if at the end of the day, these fertilizers are being hoarded in an uncompleted building with the intention of, I don't know, after elections, what are they going to do with it? This is loot, create loot and share. This is criminal. So we want to know who these uncompleted buildings belong to, who brought the fertilizer here, because we cannot sit aloof and watch this thing go on. Because the president-elect, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, has said that he is going to ensure that we implement that operation, recover all the loot.
So as you can see from the background, the NDC task force, with the support of laborers here, are loading the fertilizers from the uncompleted building into the articulated trucks. Then they will be sent to buffer stock where they will police the fertilizer until the next government take a decision on what the fertilizers will be used for. Reporting for GH1.
I'm sorry, the sound was off. Video now share no a GH1 video. Sa koko na muhu no ho no. Eye MPP aban. Eye MPP fomu nipa. Eye MPs na no omo press conference no. E ka kire mu akuafo no say, "Ai and the NDC aban tuma to koko mu no. Fertilizer na nka osom de ma mu akuafo no. Sa fertilizer no na MPP aban wiaye. Fertilizer bebre na uhu no ho no. Ye ba be chama koko akuafo for free. Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo ne MPP aban baomia kedede Japan mu di anim no yesesa aban no ene nyina hu se fertilizer na nka o se de mamu kokko akuafo no free no a na nka ni se mu yibo sika obobotom koto no fertilizer no na omu nyina ewia kogu fie John Mahama aban ne baaye no ene omu ye den omu gi fertilizer we nyina ende ye be che fertilizer we nyina amamu free kokko akuani bia ni Ghana obeyi di bottom sika akoto fertilizer ni nyina ye sika e ka obotom inti MPP no omu ye ntwamwa omu de mo ya politics adia na omu wie free mu ha John Mahama age edema mo no eye omu ya omu person mu create impression bi say John Mahama edi kokko akuafo hwamo edi hwamo na chen say kokko akuani fertilizer eye free na wato ama no edi krono na chen say MPP aban kokko akuani fertilizer ya tro ho not for sale na mo wia na mo ton esade ama kokko akuafo no edi krono na chen sa inti asema betuni kokko akuafo mo Ghana nyina kan say aban we ya aban papa a odwini kokko akuafo ho aban we ede nyoma atoto kwan mu a so ye kokko akuani a ende broni be se ebeka se incentives no ema kokko akuaye no eye de se ne kokko bag baako 3,200 a also tia say enya dia wuti bottom sika akoto fertilizer free enya dia wuti bottom sika akoto sprayer free enya dia wuti bottom sika akoto insecticide free se mekese 20 acre plot land sa uye cocoa akua ni na se uti bottom sika akoto fertilizer akoto insecticide akoto spray machine akoto saa kadie ni nyina aban de bechewa untiti usika free mu no na cocoa bottle ba ko bia obenya so mfa so be 2 series na enso ende no John Mahama aban say saa sika ni nyina ebeka obotom intima muntie MPP fo no video me bo kire wi fertilizer nka osi de chem no e na saa nkwasiafo e from intwabo MPP no omo wi ani nyina ende John Mahama abeji ende John Mahama abecha ma free inti problem bi eni ho cocoa akuafo aban wei adwini cocoa akuafo ho aban wei aye na adwini se obeboa cocoa akuafo eni tina wasade program for aba se so ye cocoa akuani nko ana se wo ba eco school a aban e man scholarship free wonyi ubotom sika enye den enkotua school fees sa wo ba so ewura aban university bia wo ye cocoa akuani wo ba o first year no sa akora no ontua kapre wei na aban eye ede ama wo ho ahenhan inti surprising 3,200 a bag kra e so tia se sa sika ni nyina e ba obotom unyi sika nkotua school fees unyi sika enkoye den enkoto insecticide unyi sika enkoto fertilizer free unyi sika enkoto sprayer unyi sika enkoto weedicide inti aban na hye in such a way say we cocoa akuani a wo ho nkyerɛw inti sa bag na ende aban de 128 Ghana account no aban adwini cocoa akuafo musebio mo bra ene nyoma mu fam inti sa ohaw no aban age amene and I say cocoa and Ghana sikasam baby edu no or the bibeto so se enso kra na aban we aban a wose nya arehemu aban nim because yedim say emre kono aban we e de bi ebeka ho enti cocoa akuafo mamuma MPP fo nkwasiafo we ya omu wi am fertilizer esa beton fertilizer no mamo enda adamo because MPP aban we no ene emu nipa o ma se ntwaboa no o ma dwiri nyina ne se sebio MPP for dwin say ye kase cocoa akuani a sebio e nipa bi a otie kurase omo dwin say MPP for dwin say cocoa akuafo ye nipa bi a mo betuma daada omo da bi ente sa ene cocoa akuafo sebio emu omo kurase fo biem cocoa akuafo omnum de ye ene omnum de enye cocoa akuafo de ekoso nyina omnim MPP time MPP executive etam cocoa de fertilizer NPP executives accused of stealing subsidized fertilizer from farmers. Where 2017, omoba power no started so muya fertilizer no. Ni nyina ka na ma cocoa akuafo bebre e pa ba e cocoa adwumem. If you say ade na eso cocoa akuafo asene ene say obobenya free fertilizer. Ene na ma cocoa akuafo nyina from 2017 to 2024 dodo no eton mo cocoa afuo e ma galamsefo. If you say na cocoa akuafo enye sika mpon koto fertilizer. MPP abani executives omumu executives ewia eye fertilizers no ena omo sa ton abodin e de ama akuafo. Ende NDC aban papa aba or say fertilizer na ye de be ma free. Or say insecticide no ya de bema free. Or say spraying machine no ya de bema free. Or say sa weedicide no ya de bema free. Obana sebio oko school no so aban bema scholarship free. Ena sebio so oba ewo into a school university a ne first year no stress free and so no aban said den obema ogbara ko school 1 year on tier school fees we ni nyoma aban ahihya ebema cocoa akuafo de omo ahene omo into the cocoa bag 3,200 and na also tia say so ye cocoa farmer usika ni nyina beba obotom enya dia wo yisika koto fertilizer san common na MPP for person omo mu bedi because omo agimi san komo we because oye cocoa akuani na se wo taxi kra na wo de ko from Fosu e de ko Cape Coast e de ko ye adwuma sata na top petrol liter 17 Ghana and the petrol ateso. That means say petrol wo hye e de ko ebia wo afuom ana se e de ko eye Cape Coast koto nwoma no sa petrol na de oto na bofo enti sa nwoma na aban hwe na odema obia ho henha no enti aban decision we take no de me de ewo eye aban we mu decision we take about cocoa 128 Ghana omodi aka botto no e price no say aban ni say obebo ne ho moden ama ebo no akonenim o hyehye nwoma. But in the meantime, no crampo no, the abina ye no, ade bia cocoa akuafo no omani so. And there's a free cocoa akuani a sebi or person kind of cry. Ubusan say 8 years ago, any ende cocoa adwuma no, time ben na de obeka se ende na ye me de. And koko ekuafo mo Ghana nyina koko ekuafo mo Ghana nyina sa wo from and na mo pa mo the national president of Cocoa Farmers Association of Ghana na mo busa ne say the past 8 years and 7 months we so ye koko kuani a time ben pa na opese ye koko kuani obeka say this 7 months a kire say koko kuadwuma na ede enti mamu ma ye ntie nkwasiafo from MPP for omo ye ntwaboa omo ni story dede na omo ye enko bebia ye ne koko kuafo na tia time na ye da Ghana for ebo Ghana for tuo area Ghana for fertilizer na koko kuafo na ne tia omo nim de course nyina enti mema obi nya na adwene say sebio koko kuafo ye nkwara into betuma tena nkran no a press conference no aka say NDC aban na ebu koko kuafo dabi mumusa MPP for say time na mote so no koko bag near 3,100 na me top fertilizer na say na me top fertilizer mumusa MPP nkwasiafo no say time amode koko bottle ba 3,100 no na me top e de we decide asa na me top we decide mumusa MPP for no say time na mote so no na mo say koko no bottle no 3,100 no na ade afre no spraying machine no na ye de chemi anasa na me top mumbusa mo say time na mo power 8 years no na mo mma koko ekuafo mo mma na mo scholarship mo ana say no mo ni scholarship saa nyoma ni nyina MPP aban anya ama de koko ekuafo enso John Mahama ni NDC aban saa nyoma ni nyina no omo de saa package ni nyina ama koko ekuafo say ende aban ni bedin ginemu inti say koko bottle ba ko 3,200 a koko ekuani nim say 3,200 ni nyina ba the bottom inti baby a problem ni ye Jesus ena epokra no den insuo togum nti koko ekuafo a sebio saa increment we sebio omobonju so saa no sebio enye ende ne bibia den a emre koso no aban wadwene mo ho ne adane dan nyoma de incentives baba no obesa abiem ji aban we di John Mahama aban kwa na de saa free fertilizer na saa ba ji aban we di aban we akire Ghana for say odwene obia ho nti koko ekuafo de me support omo minim se omo nim aban pa minim se de ekoso no ene koko kuani hu koko bota na wasere every so onim se 3,200 ni nyina e ba ne ho onim se nanado dan kwaku for ne MPP for enya de mo be wia ne fertilizer biem onim se enya de a aban no e ba beton e de fertilizer ama no e beton weedicide e beton insecticide aban no e ba bebu no onim se sika bia o de ne koko kuadwuma no bia no saa sika no oton ne koko bag na 2,000 3,200 saa sika nyina ba ne botom umpe we na opeka ya motium eni ntia makache Ghana for say koko ekuafo de akoma so eda NDC akoma so MPP fo agimi mama Ghana fo mama ntie omo ni asem eye politics na omo de moye na omo tena power 8 years na adam for fertilizer na nchamo adam for insecticide na nchamo adam mama mba scholarship sanko fo tena Ghana edi koko ekuafo atem omo kofa chema wuntumi ni Aisha Wang ebebu koko nua nyina tuguye every say omo ye ni such a way say koko edwumadie no anase koko ekua no na afono Ghana fo nti koko ekuafo bebre edi omo se kan to ho because no mo pese MPP for ebeye galamsey enitina during 2017 besi 2024 no ye hu a lot of galamsey a almost say koko ekua because MPP aban no ema koko edwuma no eye din koko kuani no oni sika odokoto fertilizer into na bemu buye ende omo koko asase bia eye koko ekuafo no omo ankasa ni agi efise aban no eso omasene MPP agimi the MPP as a political party omo agimi mema Ghana ni bia nti omo dede omo ye na dede kwa mo bia nti omo agimi. Don't listen to the MPP aban papa ba mo me support to aban no na ye nchechire Ghana no ye ginem. This is Loud Silence TV. My name is Kevin Taylor. I'll be right back after this short break. Ye ginem
fufu na ekonda de lumba atia say yes banchi akese na mode ko fufu Adom TV no na musa so musa hu se de be pa na wo fufu mo nti Adom TV fo ti mi frɛ mo so no medi fufu enye bia na nsen na me bia Monica kakra mo hu se wo fufu no kwa se banchi no ya nhwe ni ya poison bi wo banchi ni mu a eya na a serious pa. So what is so special about this food that they always have to get a crowd of people omutiminya nipa bebre omoye ho advert na nipa bebre asana omo so apotoriwa as you see in the video. The doctor will just come out and say because it's some information are not supposed to come out because of patient's privacy and all of that. And in Ghana there is no proper postmortem. Today are not able to find out what is going on. Today Daddy Lumba is the victim. Maybe Bikra Nyame na me teaching here. You people might not know say Bikra is because of fufu. The doctor may say it's food poison, and as a doctor in Ghana, they might not give you a detail about what actually caused the problem. All they will tell you is the food poison. It's the food poison. But reliable sources indicate that the night before his death, he chopped a lot of fufu, and we know that Daddy Lumba loved fufu. Nehum Daddy Lumba na nefu astate yekese. But reliable sources indicate that the night before his death, he chopped a lot of fufu, and we know that Daddy Lumba loved fufu. Nehum Daddy Lumba na nefu astate yekese. The night before his death, he chopped a lot of fufu, and we know that Daddy Lumba loved fufu. Nehum Daddy Lumba na nefu astate yekese.
Yo, yate. Yede video na aba na yebo ai ede ni bibia ka yekọ enim moma yanjejam ai edio abodamfo bebree na won internet no so abodamfo bebree bi nhye ntade edio now the Ghana Education Service for omde eye warning bi abeto abontene Ghana Education Service say yemfa announcement we ento abontene na Ghana fo nyina enhu nokure no Ghana Education Service cautions against fake recruitment adverts, says it's yet to officially commence its recruitment process. And the Ghana Education Service for the krata beto abontene say so what no baby I say Ghana Education Service for say omo fa nipa omo fa teacher for omo so omo boa so obi ba okura so obi ba okrom so obi ba wabantwe na oka say oh they say the Ghana Education Service for fa teacher for into mama esika say na yankofa o teacher na omo boa Ghana Education Service say omo mbie pono omo mbie kwan mu say omo fa teacher ni bia emre ni du say omo be fa teacher for a omo be ka kire mu enti obi a obeba wo ho aka kire wo say ye gisika ame afa wo ba na o teacher adwuma mu no Ghana Education Service say omo mfa obi a adwuma omo mbie akwanya ento wo say ye be fa obi a teacher adwuma enti mema awofo bia emma obi asika say connection man eje wona osimo onim obi wa ban mu kokotua sika we ni afa me ba o teacher adwuma yemfa obi adwuma we ya announcement a Ghana Education Service for say yen kan kire Ghana for minjidwam emma eye den PZ for a sebi ododo ne ntebrofo Ghana Education Service say minchekire munche minuanoma santifo de bi omum pe school ye kan brofo no masum ayom sekrene omo say minjidwam nkire mo say ende no so obi ba asantimemu eba kwada so praso oba edien oba fum so se oba edien nyankirem na se owura tafo ebewura South Central so empraye so ene tafo pankro no a so oka se Ghana Education Service fa nipa munsidi hu monka se Kevin Taylor otumfo enikosua ne se Ghana Education Service for say omunyam bie akwanya se ye fa teacher for inti omu bie akwanya na eye otumfo enikosua eye Kevin Taylor ebeba be ka kire Ghana for say ye bie akwanya wedwa nana ne kosua ne me odo me papa Kevin Taylor nie megigam PZ for more questions ana blue light PZ blue for blue there more question bi ani wo so am for more your English lessons no na South Central so mo ni bibia okay edadin mo amo no bantama human beings bantama human beings mo okay obi ati ase mama obi amedada mo otumfo ni kosua na ekasa no mina me otumfo ni kosua me say Ghana Education Service for MBA bibia intinana ba piao makasa pia akwa be feel me ho na mo me adwudwam ha ye dan ho gina education mu team stay with me now and the news about bontin enie Kevin Taylor Ministry of Education reintroduces arts, crafts, and needlework in basic schools. You see, and Ghana Education Service. Tetano, adiani a friend of life skills, no. Omo change dina, omo friend of art and crafts, and be a friend of needlework. Sebio, eba primary to GES na. And the Ghana Education Service under NDC abano. Omo uni se enkwara nyama bebrebu ha, omo yen wa enkwara bremu school a ebi o madwinum, ebine arts. Drawings, craft work, ye pimpamade, almost say ayadian, send a day, a pania, a pamade, a send a D line so, some ye trimming materials. San your manina a scaler and cora to me a wuse omoa, omunya interest room. It's not just sewing, you can be carpentry. There are so many things, and a binder say, young quara no more primary school, no basic, no, san your marketing kitano, sabio, ye year free addition into a buying aside your bishop. time ani e life skills ni say me say so balance me ye hemi na woni beje keke metumi hemi na de ahoma na sha na ma say na me ba kwa hye ahoma ni na matwe sa eye de pin no me nko na me ni ye o me class wo ma na me nya nim ai me na me ni ye me class wo nyina na mo ni nye omutumi fa ahoma nhye pin mu nti ahoma no time do say be hye pin mu so West Kevin na afre me ai oba ntibia me na me de ahoma hye pin mu nti me yi pin na me yi ahoma na me hye benum na me de wuram na matwe na me sini po oba na me ye hemensa metumi ye hemensa na mato na makata na matwem nti teacher for nyina me na metumi ye lays ai metumi ye crutches sa na skills no ho akwa we nti yesia ya sa de sa de na sa back Emma ende Ghana basic schools no you say omo besua adepam ene sene ye insano nyoma bia ema enkora enije. Now all these things are good and I appreciate the government for bringing these things back, but I would suggest to the government to say it's about time you introduce the study of our constitution in our basic schools. It is very, very important, and this is a humble appeal I'm making. In fact, the education minister and the president of the republic, we should add a constitution study to our basic school curriculum. We are supposed to introduce the young people to our constitution at the age of class 5. They have to start understanding the constitution of the Republic of Ghana, their fundamental human rights. That is supposed to be a whole topic on its own. We need to write a whole exams on that. People are supposed to know their right as Ghanaians. They are supposed to know the law, what they have to do, things they are not supposed to do, how they have to defend themselves. When a policeman approaches them, bylaws, laws, main laws, these are things we need to introduce into our curriculum very early. Until we bringing back art and crafts, I will urge the government to look at introducing the study of the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana in our basic schools. We have done enough of history. History, social studies. Story. Now we need the people, the young people coming up to understand a chronomutimuno, emra ebo mo ban. Send a beya muti chronomuno, omunim say, Samra we de mitia, minim se mi kwa kodem infie miensa. 99% of Ghanaians don't even know their rights. 99% of Ghanaians say omu de omu di boni krampa omunim the consequences. Onim se boni we e de be kwa kotu efiase 5 years. We de be kwa kotu efiase 20 years. So I would suggest to the government, I would suggest to the education minister, let us introduce the study of the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana, the 1992 Constitution. Momayama Akwarabiabi at P5. Let them start learning the Constitution from P5, primary 5. Let them get used to it. Let them understand. By senior high school third year, now onim the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana. Onim the right, the left from right. Senior beya or minor no yama emrano. Because you see, the reason why we are not developing NSA, we don't even know emrana ya. So sometimes some people end up in jail without even knowing say the omo yeno sebio omu boom raso. There are some people too who deliberately go against the law because omu nim say the omo yeno say nebe and the omo. Inti I would suggest say if the Ministry of Education or the Minister of Education, whatever you want to say, so omu tiemia constitution no moment starting free primary 5. Na yenyi sa nonsense history book in free ho. Because JB Dankwa wanya di papa bia magana no a traitor sa akwenjei ene sa stories ni atetia nana do Dankwa Kufuado JB Dankwa no na oye snitch na oye spy yede go to jail no ade chin no ohoro ne to so kwaji pay wo US embassy. Those are not people we have to study about. The Oforiata people mu ye wifo. There are a lot of people in our history books eni say yen the people need to know their fundamental rights. So I would suggest to the education minister and suggest to the Ghana Education Service, they should sit back and look at this very well. We need to introduce Akwarabia at primary 5, I will say Yetumima Akwarabia 1 1992 Constitution book bako. The way I know to me reading a cultural studies book in class together. Yetumi reading a social studies books in class together. No, we need to have that book and read it together in class. And to teach a bar or to bring out a constitution. Now we'll be added to the table, so and then we are at page 7, article 17. Clause the kids will understand the constitution. Emrana a bo or minor home buying. We don't know the rules. Ye nimu mrano and your team to say moi and akwasi ebi kwa abrochire or so akosua law Gambia. No better Ghana say or the constitution be tata Ghana for. The people should know. We need to change the mindset of the young people coming up. They need to own this country. They need to believe in this country. But before you can own your country, you need to know everything about your country. And you cannot come to America and own America because the people in America, they have gotten to that point where they understand America, what makes America America, and they believe in the Constitution of the Republic of the United States of America. Let us start letting the kids believe in the Constitution, letting them believe and respect the Constitution, have hope in the Constitution. We need to let them read it. We need to let them own it. They need to be proud of the country they live in. A kid should be able to tell another person, do you know that what you are doing is a crime? We need to get to that point where a 14-year-old kid can tell a police officer that what you are doing is a crime. Because in the Constitution, this is what it says. We need to get to a point where a 16-year-old kid, a 12-year-old kid can tell a teacher that, teacher, this is against my rights. You cannot do this because this is what the Constitution says. We need to let the kids know. Inti ekroni etim no akwara any penyinya asema automatically penyini di odibem. If you say you create a system, a country whereby penyina we jimi krana na ye pese so ne so. You want penifo bebre omo Ghana omo jimi. We are not supposed to pay attention to them. But because of the settings, our traditions, the way we are brought up, into amaye ntumimpo enkasa penyini jimi ani ejane no ojimi. Akwara jimi ani ejane no ojimi. We need to know the laws. We need to understand these things. I understand this, I respect it, but we should move a step further. 2025, we are not going back again. Mama am introduce constitutional eman korano. Yama enkorano entiasie. Yama enkorano enfambo mo ho ban. Yama enkorano ntina Ghana ene ye te say ye ne ayetumi tina Ghana na obi di emra tataye. For a very long time, Ghana for to Ghana na amanfo et Ghana tata omo if you say kwase bi se wakọ law school akosua constitution kwase ampanyi bi se ono akosua constitution into or the side na wakosua na tata the nyonko Ghana ni. We Ghanaians, we need to know the Constitution. Let us make sure the young kids from P5 we introduce the Constitution. Let them read it from first page to the last page. By SS3, senior high school 3 or 4, they know the Constitution by heart. They can stand before you and tell you that you are abusing their right. They should stand before you and tell you that what they are doing, they know is wrong. They should know that this kind of crime is going to land me here. So, this is not difficult to do. This is easy to do. It will not hurt. If we start to teach the kids Constitution, it will not hurt. It will not kill anybody. It will help our education. It will help our background. It will help us to believe in the country that we live in. So, and you introduce the study of Constitution in our primary schools. It will not hurt anybody. Who is it going to hurt? It's not going to hurt anybody. We are going to have a chunk, enough number of young people who will be endowed, who will be learned in our Constitution. So please, let's step back a little bit. Let's look at our educational system. Let us consider adding the Constitution to our curriculum. Let us make the kids own this nation. Let us hand over the nation to them. They should know what governs this nation. We cannot always be bringing some stupid textbooks for them to be reading, chew and pour and work. They don't know what they can say to protect themselves. This is just a suggestion. And I believe that this is a conversation we need to keep having. When we introduce this, say introduce the Constitution at P5, it will not kill anybody. It will not kill anyone. Let us invest in that. We need to get teachers who will be teaching Constitution in the Constitution in our primary schools all the way to the senior high schools. All right. Now, it's exactly 10:07 in Ghana. It's 6:07 in the United States of America. Now, this is another story I want us to talk about. Now, management of Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park targets 1 million visitors by 2026. Now, that story on a normal day, anka being shared anka wansem. But it is looking like, say, the tourism sector or the tourism ministry or the industry tourism falling under no. We still don't understand the tourism industry. You know, I have been to the Kwame Nkrumah Museum, Memorial Park, whatever you want to call it. to be very honest with you, there's nothing there. There is nothing. And the honest truth is, to even go there to learn something, no, you need to have money to go there to learn about Kwame Nkrumah, whatever he achieved, and all that. Now, when you go to the Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park, if you decide to run through it within 20 minutes, you should be out of there. With all due respect to the people who put the Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park together, I don't think that Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park is doing enough to bring in tourists from outside Ghana. People are not attracted to Ghana because of Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park. It's a fact. You might not like what I'm saying. I am an Nkrumahist. I really love Kwame Nkrumah. I would die for Nkrumah. The intelligence of Kwame Nkrumah Tribunal, you Ghana for 100 million. So I respect Kwame Nkrumah even after his death. I give him that respect because Kwame Nkrumah and community hey and Kekufuor the Bush for MPP in Kwasiafo in Komo Ghana Edema and Kwasiafo bi. So with Kwame Nkrumah there, our freedom as a nation, Kwame Nkrumah the building here. We cannot move away from Nkrumah's philosophy. It's a fact. Now, we should find other means of projecting and also preserving our history. Maybe Ghana now, I saw something. Tourism has become something for the rich. Now, even tourist attractions, baby, if you don't have money, you cannot get access to those people or those places, sorry. And it is dangerous. It shouldn't all be about money. It should be about making sure, say, whatever you want to preserve, you are able to preserve it for hundreds of years for the people or the younger generation to come meet that to also protect it. So I'll call France, so I'll call the United States, so I'll call UK, I'll call any other country. I have traveled a little bit. The only thing that makes you know, say, you are in another country is the way they preserved their history. That's all. And most of the countries I have visited, majority of the most attractive tourist sites, they don't take money. They want you to come and appreciate how they have been able to preserve their history. Now, when I came to Ghana, I saw one thing, and this goes directly to the tourism ministry, and it goes to the president. I traveled to the north, and for some reason, I'm going to be very honest here. My wife has been talking about the red clay. And when I talk about the red clay, Ibrahim Mahama, or artist, or the northern part of Ghana, Tamale, he has this beautiful a gallery, the northern region. I friend the red clay. Now, my wife has been talking about this for about 4 years, that she has always wanted to go to Tamale to go see that. Because when you go to a lot of places in America, there are so many people who want to come to Ghana, not because they want to go see Ebri, but they want to come see how we have been able to preserve our history. And when I visited Tamale and I went to the red clay, I realized that we are missing a lot as a nation. Under the NPP administration for 8 years, whatever this gentleman built in Tamale, this is Ibrahim Mahama's red clay in Tamale. These are some of his exhibits. And whatever this man has built there, sometimes I ask myself, say, our tourism industry, our ministries, when they say tourism, how do they understand tourism? This is a young man, and the funny thing is, when you go to this place, you don't pay a dime. You don't pay a cent. It is the biggest gallery in the northern part of Ghana, Tamale. It is the biggest. In fact, the only one that we all can recognize around the world to say, so Ghana, this is the only place you can go and see how our history has been preserved. I want to ask the former tourism minister under MPP. For 8 years, the tourism minister never visited this gallery, this site. Never, for once. The president then, Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, Mahmoud Bawumia, none of the NPP people went to this place to go see what a young man has done with his own money. Now, I'll tell you about the place. This is what is up there. So many Ghanaians don't know. And the funny thing is, when you go to this place to go see what they have there, you don't pay a dime. But you see, there's something I want to tell you. So, and one way, I took a picture with Ibrahim Mahama, Red Clay Hall. These are all old sewing machines. Every single thing there, even though the man is an artist, every single thing there, place it is a kind of history he is preserving. 99% of the things are in the gallery. In the next 2 years, we will not see some again on this planet. We are talking about things that talks about Ghana. We are talking about the identity of Ghana. He is preserving the history of Ghana. He is not just doing art and showing to people, this is art. He has collected things that ordinary young man or woman would never see until they go there. He has collected things, about 90% of Ghanaians today, for 8 good years, the NPP government, from the president to the tourism minister, nobody went to this place to even go see what this young man has done. Today, when you go to this place, you'll be shocked and amazed. This shoe shine boxes, thousands of them. He's telling a story. A time will come, you in Korano Mo Ghana, Yakachom said, you know what shoe shine box is? This is how you preserve history. This is how you save a nation. The artifacts are being preserved. History is being preserved. Things that are not common again in Ghana. Locomotives, airplanes, things that we have been hearing about that we've not seen, which are all Ghanaian. They are out there. He has preserved all these things. And our tourism ministry is sitting in Accra. This young man has never for once stood anywhere else to say he needs money from the government of Ghana. Never. Every single thing you see up there at the Red Clay, it's his own money. Hard work. He does exhibitions around the world. The little money he gets, he brings it home. He builds this. He has traveled around the nation, collected history. At the end of the day, it will take millions of dollars to be able to see. He has collected it with his own money. Difficult sometimes. Imagine bringing a whole train from the south to the north. Do you know how much it costs? And he has the biggest space, biggest gallery in Ghana and in West Africa. When you go there, Udua, you'll be amazed. And I want to ask the tourism minister, have you even been there? We want to promote tourism. We have a committee. We have what? Have you been there to even see what this man has put together? Have you been there to even witness? This man has put together a museum that is preserving our history. When you go up there, his delight is when he sees young boys and girls, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, come there to witness history. Because he is not doing this for himself. He's letting the young people know that in the 1960s in Ghana, the locomotive metal, this is how it looked. This is how the sweat of our ancestors, this is how they built the rails. This is how they made glass. This is how shoe shine boxes looked like. This is how the first plane in Ghana, this is how it looked like. The first private jet, the first commercial plane. These things are there. And we sit in Accra and we have press conferences and talk about we wanting 1 million cedis or dollars for tourism. You need to let the person coming to Ghana understand that you have preserved your history and that they need to come and appreciate the history. The young people growing up in Ghana, they don't know anything about Ghana. We have not preserved anything. And anything that end there, obi etumi wo Ghana. The air can say, but we don't even have anything archival. You bet me aka say, where is the story about this person? We don't. So many people have died in Ghana. We were supposed to document them. We don't have it. Because as we sit here, everything is about what? It's about money. Go up there. I'm inviting the tourism minister. I am inviting the president with all due respect. Sometimes you people should move some of this your big event. Take it up there. The man has acres and acres of land. You can go build an ultra modern tent there to have your events there. It's a way of bringing tourists there. He doesn't need your money. He wants these people to appreciate what we have. He does not need a dime from any of you guys. He wants you people to let the world know that Ghana is preserving its history. Airplanes, locomotives, our ships, our canoes, our bottles, our aboso, the first glass factory. No more bottle of Ghana. He has it there. He has different things. Sewing machines are in the olden days. How people built railway lines. That is what we are talking about. We are talking about preserving your history. So I'm talking to the tourism minister. What are you doing? You want to open tourism. You want to open it up in Ghana. Tourism is not just in Accra. It should be all over the place. Let us take it up there. You people should try and connect with that young man. I was shocked when he told me no government official from the NPP time to date has visited his place. He's not asking for money. He's not asking for anything from you people. He wants you people to appreciate how we are preserving our history. Why? What are we doing here? The tourism minister is in Accra. What are you doing in Accra? You want people to come to Ghana. When I enter Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park, and where again? Where am I going to go again? People want to travel around the nation. Something should send people up there. Obi Oha, or a multi-million-dollar farmer, or California, or back Ghana, now the Nicol North, now Red Clay, no Kohunde Ibrahim Mahamaya, or once Asana, he might be interested in having a farm in the northern part of Ghana. That is how it works. There are so many rich people around the world, they want places to go. And when they visit places, that is where they find business opportunities. So such a farmer comes to the north, he sees the land, he has been to Red Clay, then he starts to think, can I also start farming at this place? Yeah, 500 acres, not then we get people coming there to work. That's how you build a nation. I'm going to place a call to the tourism minister tomorrow myself. And I'm going to plead with you. Let it happen up there. What is happening there? In the north, at least every single young person should be able to visit this place. The man is preserving our history. Let us not sit in Accra and decide the history of Ghana. We need to spread it out. Obid in the bottom Sikan and Akuma, it created such a big thing. We sit in Accra and we are speaking grammar. Let it end today. Let us expand it. Let us go there and preserve the history. You can take some of the conferences to the north, and there are commercial flights going to the north every hour. We can move government events to the north. We can move it to the Red Clay. There's a vast land there. You bet me, I build a tent to also air condition inside. People after the event, they can visit the place and see what is there. That is how you open up a nation. You don't sit in Accra and everything Accra, and nothing is happening. Jesus. Now, I want to speak on this. It's exactly 6:22 p.m. U.S. East Coast time. Ghana now about 10:22. This news came out. Mrs. Do you have the video for me? Besides, get me the video of this, then I can speak on it. But MPP4, as we all know, Jimmy, and they did their thing yesterday. And the Omokwa Kutiano, the Daddy Lumba Nyum and campaign. Samia Uku Jimmy and MPP4. concept bi omoye akwetia na omokoye campaign no the Daddy Lumba nyom na akoshem no mugyan no musu just say the party my catch it's about sentiment, it's about tribalism and foolish anxiety. The omoye na akwetia no samia uku campaign na omonko ka asem say adekudie ntia yemfa akwetia sit ni mo no the Daddy Lumba nyom akoshem this party we momo jimi we your twin bi ni party o. When I was a crutchy, wako school, they play on the emotions of people. I said that Lumbe won't a campaign for that Luma, you campaign. They say, this is the party that wants us to hand over power to them. Oma kodwa kwetia. Samia ukwaje mic, eno ama signal, mumbo that Luma, you na papa minim say yesum. Inti, akwetia for to nyuma, ento power, Abama MPP. The party thrives on three things: stupidity. They thrive on sentiment, tribalism, and stupid anxiety. It is a sentiment now. In fact, almost started free Cindy Thompson, and I'm the bad Diana Samoa, and I'm the bad Daddy Lumba. Say no, I'm far. No, I'm about and tribalism. Who can be almost what do two for them? Say no, I'm far. Not anxiety, not setting in. I feel almost will be a me. Now, I started the atom. That is the MPP for you. This is their campaign at Akutia. Yeah, the Daddy Lumba nyom na campaign. Kwasi afo. Then you bedrew her as a nation. How did we get here? How did we get here as a nation? Sankwa siafu we pese tam to me momo. Hwede omo ye akutia. O akutia, isia no yenko ho ne yenka se Daddy Lumba MPP ni, na yembo Daddy Lumba nyom na yensu, na omo nto abamaye. Inti omo akofa garam say ni a onte brofo. Ontumi nka as a akankasa papa bia. I'm saying near or mum. So on the day with Jimmy on to me Casanti, young boy Daddy Lumba nyom. Ah, na Samia Ukukwasi and Penny way. Yes, we did. These are the young people in the MPP. They are going to lead the party. No way, hanky pan in him. Adanya Samia Ukura Daddy Lumbe Winti Yanko Twaba Emma the MPP Akutia MP. Just a more young Kwasia for a month for you, Oma is a tabono. Jimmy no kentema. Jimmy no kentema. How can we take such people serious? Na me mabetina say Ghana way monkoto aba ma MPP na me odwan. E dey na wo party we hu a ebema Ghana ni na adwene ye adwuma say ma sorry koto aba ma MPP. How? Say by election aba na mo beka de mo betuma aye ene de mo betuma aye ma Ghana for to aba ma mo a. Na mo begina wa Daddy Lumba nyom na nipa na owu ye na mo ba beto ne so aba no sa nipa ne de montumi enka na no asem embo nkire nkofo akwatia MP na muku no ono de na asem hia mo Daddy Lumba na otini baby no ono na magotam ne nyom e de ba beye owufo na yi campaign. That means say akwatia MP na owu ye no mo na muku no because nyom na muku na ade no de na asem hia mo kwasiafo part we no mo sorry a omo manipa na ube ku TikTok no bugu say nwan yandiasie and I can't even tell her no omo kan owo mo ni anima so omo ya TikTok video a hwe mo ceiling omo nyina a table ceiling omo te ho make omo nyina beja TikTok ne me say omo jimi omo ho fi hiafo ma me say omo ya TikTok no mo jagina omo bonk ni mu a hwe omo ceiling table de mi de table kitu bi afam no enu mu na omo tete inso tati kon obegina wa nanim sapre se befu anase na okeka nkwasi asem adan a politics aba me se mo nkɔhwɛ mo videos titiri we ma no omo hyehyɛ dem na omo ye video a ina Kevin Taylor no me se hwɛ omo silly no omo da ase ɛsoro nyina ayɛ kotere wanwa a efiewura kotere no agye omo dem ho afa na nkwasiafo we ne te Ghana na wo hwɛ nipa bi ho ne ho fi bi ogina ne dem sɛ ɔyɛ TikTok video na wo hwɛ ceiling na ɔda aseɛ plywood ceiling na ɔda aseɛ ɛyɛ ke ebuoku no na ɔmo agimia ɔmo di bofro nkwan wi a Kevin Taylor na target ɔmo be send message aka asɛm akyerɛ Ghana fo ne ehu sɛ ɔmo ngimi no ɔmo tumi nyɛ Daddy Lumba nyum de kopia akotia campaign ase yɛ den Daddy Lumba nyum ɛyɛ den kopia akotia campaign ase mo ana muku JB dankwa mo ambo ni dinda for 8 years ebesia Samia wuku ene mo amaka wa MPP mu man ko gina campaign bi ase ambo JB dankwa dinda efisa mo ana muku no mu wie na mbeku Jonkuma besi nne muntumi gina bebi ambo mpaye ma Jonkuma se yeda nyame ase se na oka ye ho ende nyame age ne kresie muntumi ke because mo na mo dia confirm koku no osirem ena akotia MP Musa so no mene na mabudu kom masa de Daddy Lumba nyuma begina na eyi ase se mo de ye campaign mo ye nwan ana mo jimi ana na ye sorry a na ye jimi nti yen de MPP mbra power na mo be ye den Anameme sa kumi na busuafo a kametunto segu MPP so sa kumi no ne yerete wa mobu ni so yakwase ampa ono ne kunu ewu no moja ne kunu ho na mo ne Daddy Lumba ono na ne kunu ewu no moja ne kunu na to ne kunu yi ase e na mo be Daddy Lumba yie na mo party we mu ye okay. Do you even respect the dead? Do you even respect kumi na wewu no mobu no kumina wawu na ye twa adwo no na yire ne matewo no moja ono atowo ena mo komone Lumba ewo kumie yi ase na mo ye ntwamo ana mo jimi who is directing the party? Who directs the organization of the party? Do you people even think before you step out? How can you do that? Kumi abrantia be 40 years ondu impo na wewu ewu ya we na makoni krom mo fa respect makumi na mo de Daddy Lumba nyoma akọ se mo Daddy Lumba na muko suama no ewa abra kumi krom onu kumi ede ne nkwa atwa asoma MPP hey na mo ye moasa etina rational people like us ade chia na ya ka kire mo se mo nto abama MPP na kumi abusuafo mo to mo gimi akwetiafo no mo to ye moa akwetiafo no mo te wono mo ye moa kumi de ne kra na koma ene be di MPP echi because of politics intina kumi ewu na moko kumi krom na monko su kumi na moma ne busuafo hu se party ne da kumi da makoma so a moko duru wa mo de Daddy Lumba mom nyum na akohyem ena mudi di asa egu kumi na wewu no so he nyame betua moka nyame obetua moka obekum ba mu MPP fo obekum munye ni papa eya sa me yakumi abusuani a metwa me yam me yakumi yira me woro me ho mepa me ho me metu besi fo no ma bo MPP dua ene de kumi kunu no kumi yire no ne kunu ene nda mogina ne funu so ede di obi enwum ho ede di adanse he ene mo kukumi awie abegina kumi krom abegina de busua fie ye campaign ede kumi efunu a wawu na yesu no mo gina no so na mo de Daddy Lumba yie MPP a party e kuma no kwasiafo aban party we who in their right senses would do that? How can a political party do this? MPP pa hey it's a Nkwasiafo party. I'm telling you. We momo Jimmy. Minim words mpo me use my MPP for Jimmy. Naturally they are foolish. These are the same people who killed JB Dankwa. JB Dankwa omo edu omo kun easy. Ebe sinde omo tumi gina platform bi apo embo JB Dankwa din. Omo ba omo nim no be kun John Kuma ewia ketekete. Omo de ne ko srem no ko poison John Kuma. Chema wontumi aid be ka che TV so say omo ne kuno. Ebe sinde omo bo John Kuma din o bebia. Kumi ye gina ne nna so won gina ni krom. Ene ye dad lumbe yie e o kumi krom. Kumi ebusua fie. Ye de kumi aye twapia. Ye gina ne funu so. Hey MPP nya party ye di ekire. Samia wuku abegina wo yi hanky pepa de ni ase. Osu amada de lumba. Ana me hu young people no di MPP chana mo ho emobo. Why say toilet mumwa. John Kuma, he was a presidential material. Omo hu say John Kuma a presidential material no mu ku ne to twene ye. And the munyina mu refi John Kuma. Mon kai John Kuma mpo biem. JB Dankwa edu otam $50 million ma Kufuado. Omo ku ne easy. Ebe sinde JB Dankwa edu kromo mboni din, omo kasampo mboni din. John Kuma kwa omo refi no. Abrantie we ewu emoma ko ni kurom. Omo du ni kurom a omo se yembo dade lumba yie ni yenye dade lumba momo yie. Hey, this is a dangerous political party. This is a party that they don't care about anything. Omo kun kwa. They don't respect anybody. Omo hu Ghana ni bia se Ghana ni bia Jimmy. Keti Jemfua etam Kumi a wowi ode ne yire o presente ne ma omo so omo ma ne yire no en contest omo so wabodam. Keti Jemfua galamse ni ba no. Keti Jemfua presente Kumi yire e de ma MPP say omo ma Kumi yire no en run as a parliamentary candidate. MPP for kache Kumi yire so we Jimmy. Omo wie no omo sabo lumba nyum wo ho e no mo de ye lumba yie na Kumi she free Jimmy. Me no ka say Kumi is cold. Kumi, awodi Kumi. Oshemochi, he's cold. He died because of the NPP. We jamma, we ja oyere. Obeko Kumi fie, ehwa you do. This guy could have left for years. Kobetuma tenasa sisu edide ahwe ne ma ne yere. Because of NPP Kumi de ne ho be joining. And the Kumi Oshemochi why you cold. Baby Kumi wo bia otwa ne yem say Baby Kumi wo bia no waka ne nsa esi ne bo no se ena nkofo we di lumba nyom eye lumba momeyie o Kumi fie ni krom. As we speak tonight, Kumi is in a dark room all because of the NPP. Kumi se esumu waye cold ne yiri huno ne mba huno ni nuanom amodono omu huno all because the NPP they sent this guy into his grave. Ema MPP as afa car, afa V8, afa plane, akwa kwetia, akobo lumba nyom eye lumba yi Kumi krom. How? Why should anybody take the NPP serious? Oshade we are a chance numu. How? Yak, I'm very disappointed. Raho Papa. I'm so disappointed. MPP is not a party to die for. This is tough. I'm hurt. In Samia Uku, or China Dani Benkum Swa, near Beadi Wuni Yas Benede. hurts. Guys, I'm done with the show. The NPP is such a terrible party. Jack, I'm done. Have a wonderful night. Ochina, we'll discuss Ghana. Be good. God bless you. God bless me. Have a wonderful night. The NPP is a terrible party.